The Halal Travel Podcast.
Assalamualaikum, welcome to another episode of the Halal Travel Podcast, season number 3. Welcome, and today if you're listening to this, it is Hari Raya.
Selamat Hari Raya.
Or rather in Mubarak if you're not from Malaysia or Singapore or Indonesia. Anyways, so as you can see, we are all wearing our baju Melayu, seragam Melayu. Who are you wearing?
I am wearing suka-suka kerana I suka Raya.
Wow.
Okay, lame. But yeah, so
Shout
I bought
out,
this.
shout out.
Yeah, so I bought this modern baju kurung. I think it's quite unique, like in the sense of the design, because it has like some inspiration of, I would say, Japanese kind of like influence because of the vintage buttons. It's made from linen. I bought it 2 years ago, so unfortunately you can't buy it in store. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, they got new line.
But it still looks new though. Like macam,
Yeah, because I only wore it once.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the other time when I saw you when we went to the
We went to an event that we had to wear baju kurung, right?
I mean, we didn't have Raya last year,
True.
Yeah.
so just kept it.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, good.
What about you?
Me, I'm wearing a baju pahang from auntie dekat TKC.
Auntie dekat TKC.
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
like kedai auntie dekat TKC.
If you know TKC, there is this like auntie store. She Chinese auntie. She sells a lot of baju kurung.
Only one shop that has that auntie, like one auntie. Like I'm sure there are many
I
shops.
mean, if you go at night, she's the only one that's open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's very hardworking.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say she tricked me, but then she convinced me to buy one top and 2 skirts so I can interchange. Yeah.
But you bought this for an occasion, right?
Yes, I bought this for my brother's wedding.
Okay. Cantik. Nice. Apa ni?
Okay, moving on.
My baju is not special. I got it off the rack. Like I bought it at a shop that's
When you say off the rack, it sounds like from a flea market.
I don't know. I feel like off the rack means like macam like mass produced.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like boutique like suka-suka or it's not like Kucing Pahang or whatever, right? So I bought it at a shop called Cost. It was on sale. I think it's really nice because it's very long. You can't see it. So it's very unfortunate because it's different. I think it's modern.
Yeah.
Then there's a kain. It's just I think I went to Indonesia and just bought like batik kain. Yeah.
Now we're all like looking down.
Yeah. I will stand up for you.
Okay. Okay, your camera is over there.
Work it, girl.
Will it capture? Okay.
I'm actually quite surprised that COS has this kind of like designs.
Right,
actually.
like long, right? I think it's harder for me to find something from them that's thin because their things are always very thick. But I think this was one of the few occasions where I saw something, but their silhouettes are very big and flowy, which is very ideal which is very modest friendly also.
Yeah.
So if you can just find something and just adapt it,
That's true.
you can wear it with like jeans, skirt.
That's good. Anyway, so as you can see, we've also decorated our table to fit the occasion. And our PD, Hidayat even brought
lampu lap
lampu-lap yang dah rusty gila nak mampus.
Oh, you mean it's brown because it's rusty?
It's rusty, touch it.
Ya Allah, I thought it was because it's colour. Okay, let me just touch it.
Dah berapa lama ni simpan macam gini?
So the speckle of rust on the table.
No, this is the look lah. This is the look.
Oh yeah, rusty, right? Rustic. Anyways, okay, so we have crowdsourced our questions
From our colleagues.
and we'll go through one of them, a few of them maybe, according to the time.
We asked them what they wanted us to talk about Hari Raya.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna shake at the back. Okay, so pink color. Ooh.
Question number 1.
Fave Raya memory.
Favorite Raya memory?
Yes.
Okay, you start. You go first.
Because
you picked the question.
Okay. So we're moving it around, huh?
Okay.
So fave Raya memory is definitely like before circuit breaker. Before circuit breaker, I was on this phase where I want to film everything. So like on my Insta story now, let's say June, they will give like a memory of like what is filmed on that day, and like it's just like a bunch of us crying, and like I think salam salaman in the morning is very, very nostalgic.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad like I filmed it. Before circuit breaker.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't think like I know some families who don't do Salam Raya in the morning.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay. But like I think it's the one thing that for my family we can never skip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, moving on.
Okay. So that question was actually from me.
Yeah,
That's why I was like smiling.
I see her handwriting. Like,
Yeah, so the favorite Raya memory, I think it was when we were very, very young and it was the time when all the extended family members would go Jalan Raya together. And so we would actually be on the back of a moving truck. Yeah, we'll be on a truck and then it's the open air trucks. And when we go down this like a tunnel way or something like that, we will go pretend that we are on a roller coaster. And then it's like, okay, 3, 2, 1, woo! That kind of thing. And then that's one memory. But regarding like the trucks, I think it's especially when you're going back home at very late at night. So you lie down and then like sleep, right? But we don't sleep. We actually look at the stars and then we're like, oh, look at all the stars, look at the moon. And then it was a very memorable thing for me because I don't think we get to do that now. And especially since most of us are now much older, we have own families and all that. It's much difficult to have that camaraderie. Okay, never mind. That family gathering. Yes.
probably can't
That's
see
nice.
that sort of stars now. So I think
Yeah, because the world is too bright. Yeah.
Light pollution.
light pollution.
And-
Oh, yeah.
but then again, I think it's the clouds now. There's so much clouds.
Okay, moving on.
Fondest memory. Oh, my fondest memories are when I was younger, for sure. I don't know. I love Hari Raya. Like first day, everything must be new. Baju baru, tudung baru, beg baru, kasut baru. I would not disagree. But really, everything baru then it's like you buy early, but then it's like you keep it, you keep it in the gerobok, you only use it and you take it out on the day itself. This feels like you're wearing everything macam baru. And then like I will always ask in the morning, kita pergi rumah siapa sekarang? My mother would be like, setiap tahun you go to the same house first, you ask the same thing every year. And it's always the same order lah, right? Yeah. And then I'll keep asking that. And then it's just, I think I always wanted to be one of those families who jalan raya on the first day until like 1-2 pagi. Like very late. But never. We always done by like 8 p.m.
Oh, that's early.
Yeah.
Okay.
My parents don't like to go out. So I mean later maybe like 10. So
My
it's
family
like
is 6
PM.
p.m.
Wow.
Because like so basically the flow is like morning pagi raya, like all the spouses have already gone to their mother-in-law's houses. So everybody kumpul at my house because my house is with the grandparents. So we will go to only like you said 3 houses. And then after that 3 houses, fun fact, the first house is always this house called Nenek tapak kuda.
She makes tapak kuda.
That's the one thing that we look forward to every morning.
Oh my god, so cute.
And then after that 3 houses, we just go back at 6 because my grandparents are the oldest within their family. So people will always come to our house.
Okay.
Macam community centre lah.
So you receive guests, but you receive guests until what time?
Malam, like 11, 12. Yeah.
That's late, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I was younger, I wanted to be like go out all night because macam, I need to collect all the duit raya I can. And then like when my brother and my sister, because I have an older brother and older sister, and then when they were younger also they were collecting money also. They would be like, see who got the most.
Yes, the competition,
Yeah,
right?
that was
I always
fun.
lose because they
Really?
always don't give it to me because they think I'm very old.
Oh no.
When I was younger, like, yeah.
Okay. They bully
Sedih
you.
kan?
Kesian.
But I think it's mainly, it's because I'm always in the room or in the kitchen, so they tend to forget that I exist. So, I mean, it's fine.
But sometimes my mother keep for me. Like they would know that my mother has a
Kan?
daughter, then they would keep for me. Then like
Macam
when I'm
kirim.
back,
Like, ni give your anak. Things like that. Then,
My other hypothesis, right, is because when I was younger, me and my sister looked very much alike. So they might have thought that we were the same people.
then they thought like, they need trying her luck to go.
I think so,
Maybe. Go and ask one of those makcik.
I don't
Cik,
know
kenapa
them actually.
dulu? Okay.
kenapa dulu Makcik meraih?
Takkan lah kita orang nak macam like
Ella, of course lah.
Yeah.
Alright, next question.
Okay, next question. Moving on.
okay. Shall shake. Shake.
Tapi shake dia punya paper yang masih dalam same position.
Paper dia besar.
Balik.
Okay, it has chosen for me then.
Oh.
It's blue.
I was gonna say just another colour.
The life has chosen. Let's see. Favorite Raya tune?
I'm gonna start. You start first. You
At the time
repeat the
that we are
question.
filming this, it's
I don't have a favorite tune lah.
halfway to the end of Ramadan, and I have colleagues who already play lagu raya in the background.
They were just playing a Raya music song in the office. Okay, I mean,
Tangkap feel.
Oh, I think it's the something baju kurung biru something. Sepasang kurung biru. Yeah.
How do you sing it?
Tak tahu.
cue the music.
Semasa kurang biru.
Producer?
Tiada bisinan.
Yes.
Siapa nyanyi?
Tadi raya
I see. I like the oh man, I only know one part yang nenek rambut merah, atuk rambut putih. Jangan marah.
Yeah.
No?
It's like kind of rappy.
Yeah. It's like a kids kind of song.
Yeah. And honestly, you never get sick of it.
It's so cute lah.
Yeah.
But it's so true, you know, like jangan gaduh-gaduh abang ini.
Oh, yeah.
You know it happens.
Yeah. My favorite tune is, I think, Hadi Mirza and Taufik Batista.
Serious, it's a modern song.
It's a modern song. It's not a modern song, but it's like when they won Singapore Idols.
Which is
2015.
Which is
Singapore
what?
Idols.
Taufik Batista punya is I Dream.
No, dia ada satu song lah dia buat together.
Hari Raya.
Yeah.
No, this is an old song.
Dia macam yeah.
I'm gonna look it up.
Kenapa saya? Oh.
Is it a remake?
No.
Kenangan di Hari Raya.
Yeah. I like it because like it's like and then suddenly like so like it's like got a lot of variations lah. There's like sad part, there's like happy part. Yes.
Is it this one?
Yes.
So confused.
I remember it becoming sad then it's more sad. Yeah. Dia tepat.
Oh, okay.
Tak dengar radio.
Tidak.
I thought this was an older song. I didn't know it was. I didn't know it was by them. I thought they made it.
It sounds like it, right?
Yeah, but really oldies are the best. Still.
Actually, when I'm thinking about music, especially for Raya songs, and then we always, as Malays, we always say Selamat Hari Raya. But what's the English version?
Happy Hari Raya.
Warak. Eat warak.
Happy Raya.
Happy Raya
Happy
Day?
Celebration Day.
Happy New Year.
Bukan Happy
It's not Happy New Year, what?
No, but I mean, when neighbors greet, they should say Happy Hari Raya. It's my Raya.
Privilege
But then-
being in
In a country that. Yeah, but
And
then
then I realized there's also no English Selamat Hari Raya song.
like what? There is.
Ada.
Mahizin.
Tak ada. Don't have.
Is it?
I don't think so.
I feel like Hidayah would know if there is.
No, everybody is so confused. No, I just
That's
thought about it
true.
because we are Malay Muslims,
Yeah.
and then we tend to forget that there are other races who are Muslims as well, especially in Singapore. So I'm
Yeah.
just wondering, like
Yeah.
all the
I think
things that we
so,
learn is in Malay, but then for them, what do they also say?
I'm sure like Middle East, right? They would have like their own local music.
Probably.
Celebratory music.
in Arabic.
In whatever language they say Selamat Hari Raya in. Yeah, we're just so... I was just wondering.
I'm just thinking like if we're gonna do that, then Christmas Day should have a Malay song.
Why?
Because should have a Malay language, right? For Christmas song. Like imagine all I want for Christmas in Malay.
Why would Malays celebrate Christmas?
Why would? Oh, that's true.
There are Muslims who speak English, right?
Yeah, so for instance, I think we should ask Adnan and Samia, what is their Raya song?
I feel like it's Mahizin.
You'll never know.
But anyways, fun fact, guys. I feel like you guys know it, but then like in our area, which is Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, when we say the what's that called? The one in the morning? Allahu Akbar.
Takbir. Raya.
Takbir. So we say it in a very melodious and like a song, right?
Yeah.
But then like in let's say in Arab countries, they're like Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. The next Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. So it's like very, very quick. It's not even like our...
Yeah, I know. I was listening to like a podcast and one of the ustaz was talking about this, saying that it's very cultural specific. Like the Takbir Raya in Singapore is very sayu, you know, it's very sad. Yeah, and it's some of the masjids do that because, you know, and some people cry because they're thinking of like those who have passed, those who are not able to kind of celebrate with them. But then actually in like in Middle East, it's supposed to be happy because Hari Raya is supposed to be a celebration. You're supposed to be happy on the day. You're not supposed to be sad.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's why it's very cultural. You know, it's very contextual also. So it's very in Singapore itself. It's more of a city, just remembrance of the. But it's supposed to be happy.
No, I thought it was supposed to be sad because like you are saying goodbye to Ramadan, which is the most blessed month, and then you'll never know whether you will see the next Ramadan again. So that's why you're sad.
I think in their case, it's like instead of like it's more of a celebration.
But yeah, actually,
because they pass through like 30 days off, stay away from the nafs and everything.
Yeah, then when it comes to like celebration, I do know that other countries, some of them have repurposed, like, you know, the Christmas advent calendar.
Yeah.
So they will count down to Christmas. So this time around, they use it for Ramadan. And then like each day you open a door, then you celebrate for your passing your Ramadan. Yeah.
But there are some, I feel like there are some concerns with that because like advent calendar in its dictionary meaning it's like for the Christianity religion.
Yeah, it's related to
So maybe like I think they would call it a different name but then like same concept, you know.
The countdown.
But I think it'd be interesting in the future, especially for kids.
Yes, especially for kids.
Get them to look forward. Oh, yeah, my nieces have on their walls, they have papers. Every time they fast one day, they put a sticker.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like each of them has their own paper and they put a sticker. Okay, anyway, I think my question.
Okay.
Yeah, she was so eager.
I wanted to take a color that you guys haven't picked. This looks like his handwriting. Well, look at.
Well, it's post-it notes.
Oh, this is how they. Oh, I know whose handwriting is.
Yeah,
I think it's yours. Is it yours?
Yeah.
Do you think Bazaar Ramadan will return next year? Return with booking
I think so. When I was writing that question, I think we'll have booking.
50 people for 1 hour. It's going to be very hard.
But Bazaar Ramadan usually is open air. So how do you do booking? It's going to be like a concert kind of thing where there's a gantry to enter.
But there are places where it's closed during Ramadan Bazaar a few years back. But it's iconic lah.
But I think like using the how like attractions now, if you go to attractions, when you buy a ticket, right, you have to book a time slot. So they have time slots, and then each time slot they have a number of packs maximum you cannot exceed. Maybe that's how they're going to do it.
Maybe
just so that they can have crowd control, not really limit the number of people inside, but crowd control.
Yeah.
But I feel like it wouldn't be a dream to say that it will come back next year.
Would it deter if they have those kind of like, you know, tapping in, tapping out, like booking time slot? Do you think it will deter people from going? Because I think most of the time when you go for Bazaar Ramadan, it's very impromptu and like, you know, you go out with your friends or whatever, and then like suddenly you're like, jom, gilang apa? Then okay, let's go. I'm wondering whether you actually plan to go to Bazaar Ramadan or it's spontaneous.
I think with COVID-19, right? I think having been through it for a year, people has gotten used to it. I think if you really want to go to Bazaar Ramadan, then booking isn't a problem because you have to book every other places as well. You know, if you go to like an attraction, you still have to book. It is no difference, you know. It's either you want to go or you don't want to go. But I think the problem is because I recently just booked a Tarawih slot kan. And then like I just realised how difficult it is for my grandfather. Macam I have to create an email for him
Yeah.
Yeah, so macam I don't know if I don't think they will be able to experience it as much as
You
we can.
have to rely on like their children to help them out to do it.
Yeah, which is a hassle lah. Macam not on our part, but like
it's very tricky, especially like you say Tarawih, right? A lot of the people who frequent these masjids are actually the elderly.
Yeah.
So you see all this makcik-pakcik, it's confirm the anak tolong
Yeah, that's true.
Should make it easier.
Yeah. You should just bring IC. But tak boleh book.
Yeah.
Tapi kesian lah. If you do the IC and then you don't book kan. You go there and after that dah full, you must balik. You know, so sad.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Next. Okay, I shall go with the same paper.
Same colour.
Same colour.
There's
Check is mine.
2 shades of pink.
No lah.
Apa ni? I say check it's mine. It is mine.
The same handwriting lah. Tak apalah. I think I don't know is.
Your fingers attract notes.
Yeah.
Apa ni?
This is you. Is it you?
No, it's not.
Whose handwriting is this? Okay, what are your Hari Raya pet peeves?
Hari Raya pet peeves.
Hari Raya pet peeves.
Dah gemuk
Oh my god. That's true. I mean, that makes me sad, but
Sekolah ke
I don't think
kerja?
my pet peeves. Okay, go you first.
Dah, I already said two.
Okay, why are those your pet peeves?
I think in general, it's just the kind of questions that you get from like.
Well, I think it's because I really don't like small talk. And like, you don't ask me this kind of questions just for the sake of comparing where I am at my stage of life versus your children's stage of life. I think comparison is like the number one killer lah. Like, I don't see the point, but I do understand like if I am probably in their position, I would have no idea what to ask anyway.
That's true.
So I can complain now, but when I reach there, I'm like, okay, fine.
Yeah. Like, how do you strike a conversation? Like, I get your point, but as an elder person, how do you start a conversation apart from school? Which I think we need to think about when we become older. Because like, I really hate it macam, you know, like when you want to put school out of your mind for one day because Hari Raya kan. Then people ask you about your school, then you're like, off gitu, you know. So I don't know. I honestly don't have an answer to it. Even like when I meet my long distance cousin, I ask her about school. Yeah, like what do I ask? Like, do you like K-pop? Gitu. Takkan nak ask gitu kan? Yeah, so school is the only thing yang macam I think we can relate to at some point. If you're in Singapore, you'll know that food is our number one priority. Food in Singaporeans are practically inseparable. It's literally the best ingredient for any occasion, any stress you got going on. You know, food solves everything. Because, for example, if it's your birthday, let's go eat. You got a promotion, you deserve a treat, sayang. You feel like pulling your hair out. Come on, I'll bring you for supper. Yeah, you get what I mean? It's literally perfect for everything. And of course, we want to tell you everything about it. Like places you didn't know were halal, or 12 new halal places you need to try this week, for example. We are determined to make your tummy bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger than last year or any time. So follow us on the blog to get all the insights at www.halaltrip.com. And of course, we are also on every social media platform at Halal Trip.
And later work after that.
Yeah.
Then later talk work.
When you're working.
As you get to my age, as I get older, I realize that like it's
What's your kind of typical question?
Makcik will come to me and touch my stomach. Bila nak ada? No personal space. Bila nak ada? Dah ke belum?
Sekali gemuk je. So
there was one time I was wearing a baju very loose, you know, very loose. no bum, but people are asking my mom if I was pregnant. No, it's fashion. But same like questions, but I also like empathize with them. Like I understand, they want to make a conversation, but they probably have so many anak saudara, they cannot keep up, I don't follow them because they also don't remember my name. So many. Then like you can't remember. Do you really remember what all your aunts and uncles do for a living? What the jobs are?
Those direct.
Close to you, yeah.
I wouldn't say close, but like the direct aunts and uncles are the first aunts and uncles. Then I would know. Yeah,
you would know. Yeah, and then like I see my like extended cousins and things that gotten older. Then like I don't know what to say to them if I want to like. I don't be awkward and just with them. I'm like, how are you?
Yeah.
That's also like a very. I'm not a stranger kind of question,
Yeah.
How are you? How have you been?
Kan, macam awkward kan?
And then like, maybe sometimes I'll be like, I like your dress. I would just say something like that. Just to initiate like a conversation ke apa.
How do you move on from that question? Like, how I like your dress?
Yeah, how's school?
You cannot run away from it.
Sometimes Makcik asks.
You're becoming your pet peeve.
I am becoming a Makcik. But sometimes Makcik asks that question to figure out whether they should give you the Raya or not.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
If you're still schooling, then they give you lah. But if you cakap, no, saya dah kerja, then tak dapat lah. Saya internship, tak dapat lah. If the Makcik is nice enough, they'll give you. But that is why I think that question is being asked a lot during Hari Raya. And then like, it's also I try finding it hard, kind of. And then like, it's easier when my cousin has like kids. Then the kid is like the conversation starter. How old is he? Dah pergi sekolah mana?
Dah besar.
Dah besar. Every year, when you really see the growth, right? You start to say the same thing every year.
It's
so big, so cute.
I'm just so wondering, right? You can actually for 1 year you record and then next year you just play.
Same question. Tak payah. Next time you just meet the person, like, I'm going to say already. Just tell me the answer. just do it. Yeah. I mean, apart from questions, any more pet peeves that you guys have?
Tak ada. Macam husnuzon. Hari Raya is the day to husnuzon.
Betul.
Tak boleh.
Good. I think this thing is a lot of pet peeves from many people also.
Yeah. But I think you just need to understand that it's just how
they're
it
also
is.
coming from somewhere lah.
Yeah.
It's just hard to.
You need to find a way to answer lah. Answer in a more interesting way.
Next question.
Okay, next question.
I think you need to prepare a story before you go to like someone's house.
Because you know what
macam script kan.
that's true.
Something that you want to prepare and just share, just so to make yourself interesting. You just have that one story, then you go to another house, another auntie asks, right, just say the same story, just repeat, and then maybe next year spice things up lah, change a little bit. Yeah, maybe.
Like instead of taking East West line, you take Jukun. Siapa East West line. North South line.
Gitu lah. Cerita dia.
Tapi bohong je dosa tau.
Tak bohong. Nobody asked you to
What?
Lie.
What?
fabricate a story. That was the word that I was looking for. Fabricate a story. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Dah sampai.
Okay. You choose blue. Oh, okay. I choose blue again lah.
Save lah.
Alamak. Does that mean I have to choose this colour also?
Entah dia choose pink. How much is too much to spend for Raya?
Oh, this is a deep question. How much is too much to spend for Raya?
You see, it's like one person write halfway, then the other person write the other halfway. Because it was Ridwan. He was writing it with the marker. Then he was like, gitu. I was like, what's wrong with you? Then he said like, I tak suka write dengan marker ni. Macam ngilu. Yeah, so I had to finish it for him.
That really sounds like something we know to say. And do the shoulder shrug.
His reaction is so extra. Okay,
how much is too much to spend on Raya? I don't know. My mom spends too much. And I always say to stop.
What does she spend on? Kuih.
Not necessarily. So she likes to spend basically like having new things every year, but I don't see the point of having new things every year because you're just like wasting money for that 1 year. And the most of the time, the things that she wants is very expensive also lah, like the quality and everything. But I understand where she's coming from. I don't know how much she spends lah, but how
mostly
much is
on
too
like,
much is probably when you have to borrow money to buy. Then that's
for
probably
sure.
too much.
Yeah.
I've always been completely amazed how Malaysians can afford Hari Raya. Macam the baju can be like 400, 300 if
I
you
think
want
you're looking at only a specific group of Malaysians. No.
Yeah, but then like macam lumrahnya. Like even like macam we're not talking about like Jovian, that's like macam tempah and everything, right? But even supposedly affordable brands like Nilofar or Ariani. So these kind of brands, tudung je dah is around 100 or like 150 plus your baju another 400. So that's 500 on just your appearance.
I think they take the Hari Raya seriously.
Yeah, nothing's stopping them, even this year. But yeah, I think maybe because their income is big. Assume.
I don't know. I also don't know. Okay, but I have seen like, those kinds who they have like 4-5 baju raya, big families and then all of them wear baju cantik. But I think definitely the what do you call it, above average sort of families do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I nak beli baju raya 100 pun tak.
Right.
Istighfar.
Yeah. True.
But it's like I think you can see it as or view it as like a once in a year kind of thing where you just like spend all out.
Maybe they like save just for
Probably.
Hari Raya.
But and also they also wear baju raya on like normal occasions also.
That's
not
true,
like
that's
us.
true.
Like we pakai baju raya during raya only and weddings maybe. But I feel like they wear it for like
Fridays.
like, is it?
Yeah,
Specifically?
usually Fridays. Like if you go to Malaysia on a Friday, you see all the lelaki in baju Melayu.
Oh, so nice.
It's very nice. I love it.
And then but like they also don't shy away from wearing baju kurung.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and like even their interviews usually they pakai baju kurung.
Yeah. So it's like a normal baju for them, technically.
Yeah.
When you think about it like that, it's quite reasonable. Although it's
That's true.
expensive per piece.
So how much is too much for me? I think if you're spending on yourself, 200 is my max.
But that's only like for clothing, accessories, bags, shoes.
Bag kita fikir jauh. So bag investmentnya lebih jauh ya. So boleh spend tu luar dari budget.
Pakai beg glacier.
But then like macam more on like macam duit sampul, my goodie bags.
Oh yeah, I think you need to share because I think you are the only one who does that.
Yeah. So I have goodie bags on Hari Raya. Last year I sent it to them, but then like usually Hari Raya I give out goodie bags to my younger cousins. Yeah. So like my younger cousins ranges from anywhere younger than me and to 0 years of age. Macam like
Zero dalam perut.
Lepas tu diorang cakap macam last year we have a lot of newborns. So macam I address it to them, but then like the parents yang makan the sweets and the crackers then I will staple the duit raya on top.
Yeah, so cute.
Oh, that's another pet peeve of mine.
Apa?
Why staple the pristine
envelope?
No, not envelope.
Tu untuk anaknya gitu.
Wait, you staple the duit right? Oh,
no, duit
okay.
raya
In my
lah.
head, it's
Just
like the
paper.
duit itself go staple. Ada orang buat macam gitu. Then ada 2 lubang kat situ. Then it's like so annoying lah. You can't like.
Oh yeah.
But staple, what do they staple it to? In your case?
No, maybe like macam dia nak staple, dia dah masukkan duit dalam the sampul. So they staple it
to make it close and sometimes masuk dalam the thing.
Tak terkoyak ke dia tu?
But you
mesti dia macam ni jangan peek inside jangan peek inside.
Wow. Like that. Okay.
Oh my god, there was one time my uncle he's super creative, so he fold like mini sized plastic ketupat, kat dalam ada 6 $1 coins.
Ooh.
Yeah. So macam
cute.
everybody just go around with their
cute.
ketupat gitu. Yeah, super cute.
Oh, I love it.
Last 2 years, this are a bit atas sikit. But then like, dia punya sampul duit is a Ninja Turtle sampul. But not paper, fabric.
Oh.
With a clasp and everything.
What?
Yeah.
The effort, how many would you have to create?
I don't know,
At least you can
man.
reuse it for something. It's sustainable. Sustainable duit. Sampul raya.
Yeah,
Sampul.
but for Hari Raya, imagine the amount of sampul
He enjoy lah. I think he truly enjoys doing it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah. But you're gonna be a fun auntie, you know? Like when I was
Inshallah.
small, there was this one house that also always gives like goodie bags, like macam sweets and things. I always look forward to going to the house.
Yeah, because honestly, these kids, they don't look at money.
You don't know.
I'm like, the parents yang
You'd be surprised
kumpulkan.
actually.
Like, I would rather see the reaction in front of my eyes. You know, like when they get it, they're happy. I'd rather see that. Yeah.
Okay. How much
What
is
was the
too
question?
much?
Oh, how much is too much?
Lupa. To spend on Raya, I don't know. I don't really spend. I think I know. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, very hard to
has
know,
no
right?
budget.
No. I don't spend so much for Hari Raya. Actually, I think it's mostly we don't really buy new things every Raya. We just take out like Raya carpets, take out like Raya curtains. Kuih also we don't really buy. We only have like 6 kuih in our house just because you don't like to waste the food. And then baju raya, my mom always check my baju raya for the longest time. And like, so it's just buying the fabric. But then like off late I realized that she's not getting any younger. Dah kesian. So I just buy like really like made baju. And then she was also impressed. Like, oh, this for that price is not bad. Beli je lah. Okay lah, I buy je. And then but I think I agree. Like, I'm very hesitant towards you know, Hari Raya you get all these ads on like furniture shops and things, like, you know, Hari Raya buy new furniture, and then they kind of target, you know, our community and pay in installments, or they say like from $1 sort of thing. I really don't encourage that, you know. I think when you have to pay things in installments, and if you really, it's hard for you to afford because you want to impress people, I think it's a bit a step too far. Yeah, I think you should try, and I think it's about moderation also, right? And Ramadan as well has taught us to do things in moderation and be modest and humble. So I think bringing that into Hari Raya, into Eid as well, it's just, there's no need to show off in things, you know. Just try spend within your means. This was not the direction that I was going. Suddenly it became very sad. But like, I always get very like, you see those ads, you know. Yeah, you know they're targeted towards like, you know. Yeah, so scary. What if like, I'm also afraid like, what if I get to a point where I feel like I need to do that, you know? Carousel furniture. Yeah.
But if you treat it as like a party, then I guess okay lah. If you every year have different themes. Actually, I had one when I was younger. I actually thought of like how I'm going to celebrate Raya as like in my own house or something like that. And then like the thing is that okay, every year I'm going to have like a different theme, and then I'll decorate my house in a different color scheme or something like that. Yeah. But then like now I don't know lah. Huh? Did I?
Yeah.
I don't have a house.
No, I mean, okay. I thought when you were
When I have my own house. Takkan lah in my own house.
Huh? You gonna do every day? You're gonna decorate your house
Every year.
I know, every year. Ramadan, Hari Raya is 1 month. You're gonna leave the decor for 1 month.
Don't people do that?
Like in your house. Cause I'm imagining like macam you have like a kid's birthday, like dinosaur theme. Then the whole house is gonna be dinosaur theme for 1 month.
No. I think okay, maybe the way that my family would prepare the house is that you would take out like, you know, the doilies and everything, you put it up, and like maybe the what's it called, the vases, the flowers and all that would be specific for Raya. The curtains, the carpets. So that was what I was talking about. Just like the minor things then maybe also like maybe 1 year is red color theme, for instance, and then your not paper plates, sorry, like your plates or whatever, your cutleries red, or like your table runner red. Macam itulah. Tak salah apa red.
Okay.
Nah, next question.
Change color.
Isn't it you?
It's me Sorry. Yeah, I was looking at my other paper. It's mine. Sorry. Sampai terlupa ya. I'm gonna take this one. This triangle one.
Okay.
Piece of shit. How do you overcome the typical makcik question? So I think we answered this already.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going
That was a bad question, right?
No, it's a good question. Imagine if you
Okay, but
gotten
how
this
do you
before.
overcome it?
Oh, okay, that's a good point.
Yeah. How?
How do I overcome? Okay, you be the makcik and ask me.
Pegang perut.
Oh, jangan.
Okay, I pretend.
Tanya makcik.
Masuk.
Oh, dia dekat luar.
Oh, Assalamualaikum. Selamat Raya, Cik.
Selamat Raya.
Ada.
Makcik ni fikir lama sangat.
Sekejap. Kerja mana?
Oh, sama tempat.
Mana?
Dekat dengan Gilang.
Gilang tu besar.
Dekat dengan pasal Gilang.
Gilang serai.
Oh, makan sedap. Senang nak cari makan.
Siapa cakap pasal makan, babe?
Ni aunty ni, ya Allah.
Normally I dah cakap macam itu. Makcik tu dah mengundur diri dah.
Dia cakap orang lain, Okay, I tanya dia typical question yang please. Dari isi.
Doakan je lah. InsyaAllah, amin. Nanti terus jalan.
Take a leave.
Macam, terima kasih. Doakan lah.
For me, kalau I nak avoid, makan. Macam like, macam, sabar, ada kuih kat sana. Okay, makan.
Distraction.
Yeah. So I will always try to put myself at the kitchen lah. I mean like, I don't like to eat so much, but I just like to position myself there.
Okay.
Ada motif.
Okay.
Okay, Nurul. You pretend.
Okay.
Sila.
Apa yang dia selalu tanya? What does she not like?
What questions?
Mana? Oh, okay. Sekarang sekolah kat mana? Pretend dia rasa sekolah.
Uni.
Oh, okay, belajar.
Okay.
Markah bagus?
Markah bagus ni, intrusive sah.
Kau sama macam tak ada.
No, they will, okay. My aunts, no. The people around me would say, pass.
Pass. Okay.
Pass lah.
Pass. Okay. Lepas ni mana?
Balik rumah.
Kurang ajar.
Anak ni kurang ajar. Tak kasih duit ya?
Tak apa. I know every year I lose.
But yeah, I guess it's like we have mastered the art of diverting the question.
Yeah.
Lepas ni pilih mana betul? Balik rumah.
Tanya you lepas sekolah nak buat apa? Kerja ke
lah.
apa?
Kerja lah.
Relax lah, Jack.
Dengan penuh baiknya. Okay.
There's always a way lah, politely.
Yes.
Go to kitchen. So macam Nurul punya writing je. Ideas to celebrate Raya via Zoom or virtually. Ideas
to celebrate Raya, Zoom or virtually.
Macam mana kita nak mengeratkan lagi silaturahim apabila kita berpandangan di Zoom dah ataupun di
Stars are hands.
laman sosial.
Aku tahu. Do you see the McDonald's commercial?
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't.
I mean, I get it. I didn't watch it, but
What?
I get it. But I'm like, macam,
Did you
I heard
watch
from
it?
my mom. I didn't.
Is it similar to last year's
Kita
one?
just watch now lah.
Last year which one?
McDonald lah.
Yeah, but what was it about?
Was it last year or was it 2 years ago?
I don't know.
tak ingat
I don't
lah, but
want
it
to
was
spoil
about
it for you
the
lah.
delivery rider or something.
Yeah, so he is Malaysian and then he stuck here because his family is and he hasn't been able to go back for about a year lah. So I don't want to spoil it for you lah, but you watch it lah, it's very sad. But I want to say because basically they use technology to kind of bridge the gap. I thought it was done in a very cool way.
Dia buat apa?
I pun cakap tak nak spoil for you.
Like Zoom lah.
No, I would not be able to fully explain it to you the same gravity when you watch it yourself. So don't ask me any questions.
Okay.
Go and watch it yourself. Okay. But I think sekarang you can actually visit, right? So it's not so bad. But although when you want to do it virtually, how did you do it last year? For me, it was just like coming online, saying hi to everybody, Dah, that's all. Yeah.
So you just say hi, berbual for like 10 minutes?
No lah, like 30 minutes. No technical issues.
Don't you think like he awkward? Because everybody is in front of the camera. Like you cannot run away to the kitchen anymore.
It's okay lah. Just run lah. Why not?
Oh, maybe. For my family, it's like kita ambil turns to cakap.
Cakap apa?
Cakap. Yeah. I don't know if it's like my family too polite or something. But like one family will be like, kita dari keluarga
Same.
ingin selamat hari raya, maaf saya batin, kalau saya ada silap, kak gitu. Yeah.
Oh, it's super formal lah.
Yeah, very formal.
It's like the head of the family would do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
I rasa macam tak ada touch lah. I do think
course
macam like Zoom it's definitely less more less emotional than like physically meeting them.
Yeah.
She said.
Oh, I was curious because like last year we didn't celebrate Raya lah. We just went our own business. Yeah, just went our own business. So I was like very curious about how other people celebrate Raya virtually. So like maybe in my head it was a full day kind of Zoom call and then like following everybody in the house, masak apa, going on a tour, that kind of thing. And then like maybe the kids would like have another, suddenly it sounds like a summit gitu, like a conference with breakout sessions. And then the kids in another breakout session and then they were playing games. It's like, cepat. And then bila nak dapat duit raya, maybe it's like a virtual kind of thing. Okay, salam. Actually
Scan
ada
the
Grab
QR
Pay.
code here.
Yeah, minta maaf dulu. Okay, Assalamualaikum, minta maaf, apa salah silap ke apa bla bla bla. And then after, okay, press. Dah receive? Okay, receive.
Macam commercial je. Storyboard for a commercial.
So I thought maybe there are some people who actually do it that way. Yeah.
I mean, last year wasn't easy because like that was our first time using Zoom at all.
Yeah.
Because it was in April, I think.
Yeah.
April, May also.
Yep.
So it was very new to circuit breaker.
That's true.
So sekarang soalannya, what ideas?
What ideas?
What they can do? So Nurul is
Balik
one
kepada
idea.
soalan dia.
But you need a lot of cameras for that.
Yeah.
No, actually there's this one last time lah. I don't know whether it still exists. No. There is Facebook portal or something like that where I think there's another camera that has that kind of functionality where you just put it on the wherever it is and then it will track your movement wherever you are. And then if there's someone else coming in, it will zoom out automatically to fit the person in frame. Yeah. That was when I saw that ad or like the video about it, I was like, it's a good idea, but expensive lah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have another idea. I know some families, they celebrate Raya by creating their own crazy music video. You can do it also on Zoom.
That's true.
Yeah. That's a good idea. But you need the cooperation of everyone in the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of planning.
But I have to say like I'm so glad. Hopefully this year like we can meet in real life. Because I cannot imagine another Zoom session.
Why not?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Are you going to cry?
No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm just like thank God. Thank God it's just 1 year,
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though it's only 8 people, I think.
Okay, is it my turn now? No, it's Nurul's turn.
Nurul's
And now I'm the only one yang kasih ideas. Apa je?
What do you tulis this
I haven't thought about it until I was just
It really
writing
is your question.
Yeah, it was. Hey, this one panjang gila. Ya Allah.
Ni kau faham Hazira. She's the only one who folds like this. Kenapa lah fold dia punya sticky part tu, dia punya tu?
Kata nak tutup.
Do you think it is necessary for everyone to learn cooking traditional Malay food?
Oh, I like this.
Why is my English so bad?
I shall repeat. Do you think it is necessary for everyone to learn cooking traditional Malay food?
Same.
Sorry.
Rushing. Kau pun.
Time meeting tengah tulis.
Everyone? I don't know.
I didn't want to say like Malay because like sometimes you want to learn. And I don't want to say like gender.
Oh, okay. I think that as like a Malay person, Malay individual, I wouldn't say necessary, but it would be ideal for you to actually learn at least one traditional Malay cooking recipe and whatnot. Because I think the fact of the matter is that it's something similar to language lah. Like if we as Malays do not inculcate that in ourselves, then what more? How? So distracting. If it's not us, then who else? And then you're just going to lose the culture altogether.
But does it count if...
Does it count?
Sorry. Edit it out. Does it count if I don't want to learn how to cook? I'm not talking about me, but if someone doesn't want to learn how to cook, but still wants to eat the food. Well,
So silence.
I was waiting for it to explain.
Malay dishes hapus dari dunia ini.
No, then you are just repeating your question. No.
What?
So is it important or not for
I mean, I understand that there are some people, even though how much they try to learn how to cook, right, they just cannot cook. It's fine. But like, if you're saying that whether it's, the way that I interpret this question is that over time, over the years, your traditional Malay food for Hari Raya is like diluted by, modern fusion things like your Kuih Raya, yang dulu-dulu is all like simplified. So if there's nobody in this world who keeps the tradition alive, then who else?
Yeah. I think that's very true. Especially like I think the biggest factor for me to want to learn how to cook is because like what if my mom is no longer around? I want to be able to taste the same dishes, the same like sama goreng pengantin or whatever. I can find it outside, yeah, for sure. But I want to be able to get the same taste.
Yes.
Is there? I think it's more the recipe of whoever's dishes that you are so used to tasting. That's the biggest draw for me to want to learn how to cook. Also, it's also I think the reason why it's also a losing art is because it's so leceh to cook Malay food.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of steps and a lot of ingredients, and a lot of patience also. So yeah, I think, although I do appreciate once in a while when you go Jalan Raya, that one house that does not serve Lauk Melayu.
Oh my god, yes.
Because you have so many houses that serve Lauk Melayu, and then you go to one house and they serve like something different. That's a nice change from it. Yeah.
There's this one house yang don't serve rendang whatever. They serve lamb chop, babe. Lamb chop. Masya Allah.
But I think it's so cool that every house, right, whenever you visit a particular house, you'll be like, oh, I'm so excited for the chicken wings. Oh, I'm so excited for the layang-layang. Oh, I'm so excited for the tapak kuda. There is always that one particular dish that that house specializes in.
Known for, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that house, lamb chop, what?
And then you got Nenek
So
tapak
cool.
kuda.
Tapak kuda, rumah lamb chop.
Rumah lamb chop. Sounds like nama kedai, legit.
But yeah, I think like when I was writing that question, I was just thinking like, will there be a rise of, will we see a rise of like catering food than do Malay food? Because
Actually, I
people
wouldn't
don't
be
want to
surprised.
learn.
I don't think it's about not wanting to learn. I think it's more about the
Ease,
time,
convenience,
the time investment that you need to perfect that particular recipe. So it's much easier. I mean, nowadays, most individuals or like both parties, the man and the female, tend to be working, right, for 8 hours a day. So it's unreasonable for them to actually have more time to learn. I mean, I wouldn't say unreasonable lah, but I think they wouldn't have enough time to learn.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think, I have a feeling since now I had no idea that, the Ramadan, you have the tingkat for buka. Yeah, so maybe there's also going to be like for Raya kind of thing.
I saw Grain. You know Grain? They have a Hari Raya 7-course set.
Wow.
7
For how
course
many
set.
7 course, like seven different dishes for like a lot of people lah. Because I remember it was a few $100s. Yeah, and it's like, I think it's got some of your traditional kind of lauk, but also the healthier version, a bit of a modern twist. But coming like Grain, which is not your traditional nasi padang style, that they're also serving Hari Raya dishes. Very cool. Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Last question. Let's do last question. Let's do a quick one. Okay lah. I go to the yellow. Oh no, I think this is mine. Okay. Baju kurung outside of Hari Raya. Thank you, Ridwan, for this question.
Love it. I support. I really support. I think it's very much. When I see like Malaysians, they feel very proud of their baju raya. Like on Fridays, we wear baju raya. I think that's the one thing I think we should work towards too. Or I want to work towards too. Like even on certain days, like make baju kurung like normal. You know, we don't
Normalize baju kurung.
we don't came to work today like I'm not gonna wear full suit, you know. Oh my god, do you know that he took Grab in his baju Melayu because he didn't want to take public transport? This is the kind of person we should educate.
Kalah. Yeah, you don't.
But yeah, I think I
understand. I wish it was a bit more normal for you to wear baju kurung on a daily basis here. And then like a lot of the Malaysian like brands, like say like Suka-Suka, they advocate for like, you know, wearing your baju for everyday wear, and it's comfortable enough that you can wear it every day to go anywhere. So when I look at like their marketing campaigns, right, I can definitely buy into it. I can definitely see myself wearing like their baju to go here and go there. But it's just that it's probably not the norm yet here. Yeah, so it will take for like us to make it normal.
Okay, next week korang pakai baju kurung pergi kerja. But actually there are some people, I have friends who wear baju kurung daily basis, and the way that they style it is so artistic. I love it. It's like they will wear batik top and
lelaki.
Lelaki. But actually there are some girls as well who will use the batik punya skirt and then they mix and match it with like your regular top, and then somehow it just works for that person lah. When I tried it didn't work out lah, unfortunately. So yeah,
I also think if you wear baju kurung, I think you would also, because it kind of makes you act in a certain way. You sit like more modestly, you know, you don't tekang and things. Maybe that will also affect how you carry yourself.
Yeah. Even like not baju kurung, like so, I know there's this brand who modifies their cipau or their cheongsam to make it more everyday.
Yeah.
So instead of a one piece, they have a two piece. Instead of a short skirt, they have a longer skirt.
And also I think the material matters most, because I think a lot of the baju raya nowadays or last time were the thick versions, and it when you sweat, it's unforgiving. So nowadays with more linen, more cotton versions, then I think it's okay lah for every day.
True. So definitely acceptable.
But I still like the fact young weekends you tend to see like families in baju kurung. Ooh, somebody's getting married.
Weekends, weddings.
I'm actually happy that we still value our traditional clothes. We see it as a necessity in our wardrobe. I think
my mom, if I wear a normal baju to baju, like a normal dress to wedding, my mom would just pakai baju kurung. Kan lebih cantik.
Actually very true. I feel for me like macam when I hear people macam around me say that I'm gonna wear pants to this wedding, I'll be like, can you respect the wedding? so angry. Tapi like I think if you pakai baju Melayu or like you pakai baju kurung, especially for girls, it's more respectful lah. You don't see. It's not every day that you go to a wedding.
But you know Whimsical, they just released a Raya punya line, and it's like a kebaya, like a long kebaya punya baju, but with matching pants, loose pants. It's so cute, and you don't realize the practicality of it, but you need pants like when you naik motor.
When your life.
When I want to go to a wedding and I want to wear like a baju kurung, but then I cannot wear a skirt, pants make it easier, and they do it well. I didn't realize that you could make it work, but they did it.
Okay. All right. So now we're gonna eat this.
Astaghfirullahaladzim.
Did you already say it's Ramadan?
No, I said it's
Ramadan.
15.
I miss that show. The silence.
No, they always have the bloopers where the guests would macam terasa because the filming was
before Ramadan.
before Ramadan.
Okay.
Tak tahu kan?
Tak tahu. You know that show was 15 years. She filmed it 15 years.
Yeah.
That long, no. I just saw an episode yesterday, so I'm just fascinated by it today.
But after a while, they moved to an aircon
supermarket.
Place. I like the previous one.
There's pasar.
Pasar Tani. Okay lah guys. Selamat Hari Raya once again, and thank you for tuning in to our podcast. We hope you like it. Go and check out our previous episodes if you haven't. But for now, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Selamat Raya.
Bye.
Alright guys, thanks for listening. So we'll see you on the next episode. Don't forget to give us a shout out on anchor.fm/the Halal Travel Podcast. Your voice message could be featured in our next episode.
Yep, and if you have any advertising and collaboration opportunities, contact us at info@halaltrip.com. That's info@halaltrip.com.
Also, don't forget to follow us on our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Halal Trip. We're also now on Telegram and TikTok. Until next time, get inspired, go and inspire others.